morning, traders. Welcome to Beyond Profile. Today is Monday and it's August 1st, start of a new month, and last month of the summer craziness, if you will. We got news out overnight that the debt deal was going to be resolved. They're going to sign that later today. You can see we got a nice gap up this morning. Closed the market off on Friday down here in the 1292s. We're gapping up to 1304 area, which is 1300 was the high from Friday regular session. We've traded as high as the 8s in overnight action here. So we got a nice gap up. See if we can hold on to this. One of the interesting things that again we've got going on this morning is the fact that last week, as we rounded out the end of the month of July, we finished actually outside of value in the month of July. And again, a lot of this is on the issues of the debt concern. You can see that here's the value area low, 10 1/4. And then the point of control for the month was up in that 35 area, which was a significant level. Once we broke down through it, gap down, and again, you were out of value for the month of July. This June profile over here, we've been talking about it for some time now also, that this was a prior balance area. You had the highs of 93s down to this 1252 area. The last time we came into this, we tested the top end of this balance area, or the unfair highs of this prior balance area from June. Took off running to the top side, and then we came back down through it. We probed actually a little bit deeper this time, and during the session on Friday, we hit, what, 78s, just shy of really a little minor technical gap here fill, also at 76, 75s on this market. If you look at that, as we closed here, and the next day we opened up, we really haven't come back down even yet to get that gap filled either. Close, but not this time around. What's going to be interesting, I suspect that there will be continued volatility today with this vote, weighing at some point during the day today. As you saw on Friday, every little bit of news, rumors, it's signed, we got a deal, we don't have a deal. The market just moves very aggressively, and some of those 3-minute candles on the charts were 4 or 5 points in width, and making it very challenging as far as a risk to reward standpoint to trade this market, just because of the stop placement and some of the things. So hopefully we get this cleared up today, tomorrow, and then that leaves the rest of the month for us to just to play some of these ranges to see where they're going to trade this into for the rest of the month of August, until everybody starts coming back from their Hampton vacations, and we get back to normal business, if you will. So one of the things, again, we're out of value for the month of July. Typically we'll see some sort of a backfilling, if you will, or at least a test of that area. It got pretty close. I'm thinking probably one more test of those highs in the at least regular session here at those 975s. Would we have a high? Yeah, 975. You can see where it came very close to that area already pre-market to test the value area low for the month of July. This volume node here too is going to be significant. This is that 15 level. That'll be a big bird for us to get through also on the top side. So your immediate areas, if you will, if you're bullish, one of the first areas you're going to have to burn through will be this 1315 area, and see if we can get through that level. If in fact we can get through that level, then we've got a shot again back for the 35 node. Plus you have again a technical gap fill would be the 1326 level on this market. So for this week, and again, as quickly as this imbalance stayed, and if you remember right, just a week or so ago, we were trading back into these highs here because there was the perception, if you will, that a deal was going to get done. Well, we didn't get a deal done last week, and you can see what happened with the markets. This is that they came right straight down into this prior balance area and took out that prior pivot low. Now the NASDAQ has a lot more relative strength and continues to have a lot more relative strength because some of the issues overseas with Spain and Italy, some of those issues in the Eurozone don't have anything to do with technology per se. All right, when you're looking at financial woes, looking at banks and things like that, obviously the Dow and the S&P are going to be impacted more than the tech-laden NASDAQ. All right, so we'll keep an eye on all those markets, and again, as soon as we get something resolved here from the government with this, we should see some sort of a move in one direction or the other here, and possibly, again, I'm looking for some sort of an upside movement here, only because if you really look at the whole year, And what we've done so far, we're balancing. We have a higher low here, higher low here, higher low here. You know, is this going to be another higher low here to challenge back up into the top end of this again before we get to the fall of the year? So a lot of earnings are finishing up. Still got quite a few actually this week. I'm looking at the calendar here, and still a lot on tap for this week. So keep that in mind, as the earnings have, again, been dictating. A lot of things been coming in good too. So I think if we can get this debt issue resolved, to get it signed, and to come back into this prior balance here, I think it's a good launching pad for us to take off again in for the month of August here, and take off back towards the highs here and just play it in this trading range for the rest of the month. All right. So anyways, folks, have a good trading day, and we'll see you in the trading room.